I'm aligned with the United States of America.
He had exchange at the White House. Here it comes.
The world. I'm aligned with the world. And I want to get this
He's
thing over.
lying.
You see the hatred he's got for Putin. It's very tough for me to make a deal with that kind of hate. He's got tremendous hatred.
Well, because he made it his country, you nit.
I can tell you the other side isn't exactly in love with, him either. So it's not a question of alignment.
He's the president of Ukraine, the duly elected president.
I'm aligned with Europe. I want to see if we can get this thing done. You want me to be tough? I can be tougher than any human being you've ever seen. I'd be so tough. You're never going to get a deal that way, so that's the way it goes. One more question.
Hey, I want to respond to this. So look, for 4 years in the United States of America, we had a president who stood up at press conferences and talked tough about Vladimir Putin, and then Putin invaded Ukraine and destroyed a significant chunk of the country. The path to peace and the path to prosperity.
This guy's a pimp and it's just a setup. Listen to it.
We tried the pathway of Joe Biden of thumping our chest and pretending
that
the president of the United
Russia's
States'
close to
words
caving.
mattered more than the president of the United States' actions. What makes America a good country is America engaging in diplomacy. That's what President Trump is doing.
Can I ask you?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So he occupied our parts, big parts of Ukraine, parts of East and Crimea. So he occupied it on 2014. So during a lot of years, so I'm not speaking about just Biden, but those time was Obama, then President Obama, then President Trump, then President Biden, now President Trump, and God bless, now President Trump will stop him. But during 2014, nobody stopped him. He just occupied and took. He killed people. You know what the contact
2015.
2014.
2014 and
2014?
Yeah. So
I was not here.
Yeah, but
exactly
Oh,
yes, but
he's so
during
senile.
2014 till 2022, the situation the same. The people have been dying on the contact line. Nobody stopped him. You know that we had conversations with him, a lot of conversations, my bilateral conversation, and we signed with him, me, like a new president. In 2019, I signed with him the deal. I signed with him, Macron and Merkel, we signed ceasefire. Ceasefire. All of them told me that he will never go. We signed with him the gas contract. Gas contract. Yes, but after that, he broken this ceasefire. He killed our people and he didn't exchange prisoners. We signed the exchange of prisoners, but he didn't do it. What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about? What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front.
They're the ones that set this up. They're in charge of the White House. This guy is bad.
You say what problems we have.
I have been to.
Come on.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military? And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of
Mr.
all,
Silent.
during the war, everybody has problems.
He's looking to
Even
Elon.
but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless. You will not have war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because
I'm
you're in no
answering
position to
honest
dictate that.
That's exactly
Remember
what
this.
we're doing.
You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel.
You
We're
will-
going to feel very
you will
good.
feel influenced.
We're going to feel very
I'm
good and
telling
very
you,
strong.
You will feel influenced.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed
From the
yourself
very-
to be in a
from
very
the
bad
very
position,
beginning
and
of
he
the
happens
war.
to be right about
From the
it.
very beginning of the war.
You're not in a
Mr.
good position.
I
You don't
was-
have the cards right now. With us, you start having
Not
cards.
playing cards.
Right now, you don't.
I'm
Yeah,
very
you're playing
serious,
cards.
Mr. President.
You're
I'm
playing
very
cards.
serious.
You're
I'm
gambling
the
with the
president
lives
in
of
war.
millions of people.
You think-
You're gambling with World War III.
what do you
You're
think about-
gambling with
what do you
World
think
War
about?
III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country. This
He's
country.
not gambling.
Back to you.
He is-
far more than a lot of people said they should have.
Have you said thank you once this
A lot
entire
of
meeting?
times.
No, in this
Even
entire meeting, have
today.
you said thank
Even
you?
today.
Oh,
You went
wow,
to Pennsylvania
wow.
and campaigned for the
Bigs are
opposition
two
in
bullies,
October,
and
all
this
for
is the
some
world
words of
stage,
appreciation
and we
for the
look.
United States of America and the president who's trying to save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you
He's
can...
not speaking loudly. He's not speaking loudly. Your country's
Can I-
in big
can-
trouble.
can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No,
Can
you've
I
done a lot of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not
I
winning.
know.
You're not winning this.
I...
You have a damn
We-
good chance of
we are
coming out
staying,
okay because of
Mr.
us.
President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
You haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet,
You
and
haven't
not
been
only
alone.
in this
We
cabinet.
gave you, through
I
this
said thank
stupid
you.
president, $350 billion.
You voted
We gave
for
you
your
military equipment,
You
and your
voted
men
for
are
your
brave,
president.
but they had to use our military.
What about
If
yesterday?
you didn't have
You
our
invited
military
me-
equipment,
you invited
if
me
you
to
didn't
speak.
have our military equipment,
He's
this
lost
war
it.
would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3 days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days, this is something
Maybe
new.
less.
In 2 weeks, of course, yes.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this. I'll
Again,
tell
you
you.
just say thank you.
I said a lot of
except
times
that
thank
there,
you
except
to
that,
American people.
except that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media.
Oh, yeah.
We know
They're the
you-
ones that
You
set
see,
this
I
up.
think it's good for the American people to see what's going on.
understand, sir.
I think it's very important. That's why I kept this going so long.
Yeah, bully.
You have to be thankful. You don't have the
I'm
cards.
thankful.
You're buried.
He
there.
has
Your
thank-
People are dying.
tell you
You're
again,
running
I
low on
know.
soldiers.
Don't-
Listen,
don't, please,
you're running
Mr.
low on
President.
soldiers. It would be a damn good thing.
Mr.
And
President.
then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go and I want to do this. Look, if you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But you're
I
saying
said-
you don't want a
but
ceasefire.
I said to you,
I want a
with
ceasefire.
guarantees.
Because you get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't
doesn't
with
matter
me.
for you what-
That
what
wasn't
this
with me.
means. It
That was
wasn't
with
with you.
a guy named Biden who was not a smart person.
This
That
is
was
your,
with,
this
that was
is
with
your
Obama.
president. It was your president.
Excuse me. That was with Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is Obama
No,
gave
he's
sheets
really-
and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful, because let me tell you, you don't have
Now
the
he's
cards.
gotta be
With
thankful.
us, you have
You're
the
just-
cards, but without us, you don't have any cards.
One more question to Mr. Vice President. I'm sorry, here.
It'll be a tough deal to make,
Um,
because the attitudes have to change.
what if Russia breaks ceasefire? What if Russia breaks peace talks? What do you do then?
And there's little Marco, right there.
In the station right
What
now.
do you
Not saying a word.
She's asking, what if Russia breaks the ceasefire?
But what if anything? What if a bomb drops on your head right now? Okay? What if they broke it? I don't know. They broke it with Biden because Biden, they didn't respect him. They didn't respect Obama. They respect me. Let me tell you, Putin went through a hell of a lot with me. He went through a phony witch hunt where they
Oh
used him
boy.
in Russia.
Oh my God.
Russia.
Now we
You ever
know
hear
whose
that deal?
side
That was
he's
a
on.
phony- That was a phony Hunter Biden, Joe Biden scam.
Unbelievable
Hillary Clinton
screaming
should
match
be
in the
out.
White
It
House.
was a Democrat scam.
They're gonna have
And he didn't go
lunch
through
now.
that. And he did go through it. We didn't end up in a war.
Trump, you gotta be
And he
more
went through it. He
thankful.
was
That's
accused of
something
all
from
that stuff.
JD's
He had
mouth.
nothing to do with it. It came out of Hunter Biden's bathroom.
All right,
It came
I'm
out of
gonna
Hunter Biden's
record this
bedroom.
on the and
It was
post it as well on
disgusting.
YouTube.
And